Hello guys, this is Glenn from Sydney CBD Repair Centre, and today we have a OnePlus 12 with a cracked display, and it looks battered, but it can be better. Let's do it right now. So we have our expert technician, David, here to perform a screen replacement on this OnePlus 12. And first thing we have to do is to secure this back cover. It's cracked to pieces, and it can get more cracked if we don't tape this up. And it's also for safety. Additional safety that we need to consider is the left hand that will hold the smartphone while we pry open the back cover. And so we have to be very extra careful not to crack this a bit more. Make sure it's still intact to be reused later on. And we're using our pry tool here. Very delicate operation. Bit by bit, we are making progress, creating some gaps, then maintaining it, and then slicing through the remaining adhesive. So we will replace the display up front, but we don't have a replacement back cover. So we will just have to slap this on right back after our main screen replacement operation. So we can see the camera inside. You can see a big slab of glass outside. Inside, it's just your typical camera array. You'd think that's gonna be more fascinating inside. It's just there. So we'll remove the screws on the daughter board because the connector for the display is located on the corner, the lower right corner. See, we uncover that, detach the connection. We have our replacement display, and we will test it. In this configuration, we will connect that and then try to open up the device, which has been on the whole time we are doing the removal of the back cover. No touchscreen functionality, but later on, after it loaded up the OS and the apps, it's now responsive. So the display is good, no dead pixels, it's working, good color reproduction. Touchscreen is now working, you can see there. Cameras are all good, that's David. So we'll shut this phone down just to be safe, and then we'll detach the tested front display. We'll detach these connectors, remove the daughter board so that we can have access to the slot where the display connector is routed, and then we'll remove the cover by pulling it up front. So we slice through the adhesive, the same process for the back cover, but this time we will have to put more force. It really took us a bit more time to remove this front display, which is kind of interesting. OnePlus really made this not too easy to remove, which is good for waterproofing and the durability of the smartphone. But yeah, it took us some time. So it's okay that we cracked the display since we are gonna replace it anyway. Spraying some alcohol to soften the adhesive. There you go, more prying. And finally, we're on the last side. So still, you have to be very careful not to damage other components. And there you go. The faulty display is finally off the frame, and then we'll prep the frame so that we remove the residual old adhesive and bits of the display So shards of glass, like something like that. And then we'll also prep any dents that we can find. I think we found a dent right here. So we took out our mini drill and drilled some of these burrs, because if we install the new display with this in the corner, it will create another crack if we force it. So we'll put our own liquid adhesive now to install the new display. We route the connector in the corner for the display connector, and then align, and then press right in. There you go. If you're wondering how your phone display is installed, you should just glue from the factory and from your repair service technician. Just glued onto the frame. No screws needed. We will put back this rubber grommet for the display connector, put back the daughter board, reattach all the connectors, and that's it. We're almost done. So if you have a OnePlus smartphone that needs a new screen, make sure to visit Sydney CBD Repair Centre. We have our expert technician here, David, to perform the same process for your device. And if you're not from Sydney, if you can visit us, if you're living overseas, if you wanted us to do the repairs for your iPhone or ROG phone or OnePlus smartphone, you can message us so that you can mail in your broken smartphone. We fix it here in the shop and then send it back to you once we are done. So this is an actual repair from an actual customer, and you can see the results. It looks brand new up front, but unfortunately we don't have the back cover, so we'll have to make use of that. So instead of throwing this away because it looks battered anyway, the customer made the right call to fix the damaged component, maybe slap on a phone case later on so that this smartphone can be safely used. It's still saving them some money. It saves their data because it's in there. Then it saves the environment because this is still a very capable smartphone this day and age. So we'll slap in a free screen cover. This is not tempered glass, just plastic, but it's a temporary protection. So that's it, guys. Like and subscribe. Follow us for more videos like this one. You can leave a comment down below if you have something to share. And this is a before and after. We'll see you again next time. Take care. Cheers.
If you want your smartphone fixed for a very reasonable price, you may contact Sydney CBD Repair Centre. We also provide mail-in repair services for customers outside of Australia or Sydney. Just message us so we can arrange the shipping of your device.